Okay, special edition of MPR, 420 episode, school shooter episode. As you can see, I'm wearing my 420 shirt, even though I don't smoke. And we got Tom Hizzle, the artist, with us. I'll have all of his tags below after this shit, during this shit, whatever. They're going to be there. So, all right, game on.
420.
420.
4 motherfucking 20.
Eric and Dylan, rest in peace, you know.
Old cousin Eric.
Fucking, yeah, related here. Related to Columbine, what did you call that? Instigator?
Yes, instigator, follow througher.
Follow through. That's a good one. So, fucking, my thing with the whole the Columbine thing, one thing all of these things tell me is don't pick on the fucking weird kid.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's some weird I think is okay. You can pick on some of the weird kids.
Yeah,
the harmless ones.
Yeah, the window lickers or whatever.
The one with the limp.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, if he's got a fully auto and a limp, it's gonna even the fuck out, you know. It's like when you're playing the video game, how you can select the attributes, you know, speed, strength, and all of that.
Accuracy.
Yeah, there you go, exactly. So when you fucking, if you're picking on the limp kid, you know, he might put all of his attributes in his artillery.
Yeah.
You know, demolitions.
Aim's 10 plus.
He might have all that shit already planted.
Mm-hmm. Mobility's 2, but aim.
Yeah, like you always pick the fucking big dude in Streets of Rage or some shit. He's always the slow motherfucker.
Yep.
But he fucking crushes it, man. He crushes it. So it's the 20th anniversary on top of that.
Ooh, 20 on 420.
20 on 420. You know, it was 1999. It's 2019. And apparently we were talking about earlier at dinner that some chick... something. I'm unfamiliar with the story. I should have brushed on it up on it a little more.
I read about it. I was keeping up for a minute. I forget her name. She looked 40. They said she was 19. She was infatuated with Columbine and rolling around Colorado. And
just not from there or whatever.
Yeah, I guess she made some social media comments that kind of made everyone a little worried and
not worried enough.
Sure enough. Sure enough, they find her dead in a car outside of Columbine. So
was she supposed to like go into school? Was she supposed to reenact this? You know,
I don't know. You never know.
Did she talk with anybody or discuss some shit with somebody, or you know,
maybe just a blanket statement to Twitter?
And then what? She ended up just fucking supposedly blowing her brains out in the parking lot and doing nothing. So no casualties.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, just fucking one less fucking idiot in the world.
She wanted to go out with a bang attached to Columbine somehow. So,
and I'm, you know, a fan of, for lack of a better word, a fan of the whole Columbine travesty. I was in middle school at the time. I wore a trench coat and shit like that.
I am not a fan, but I do remember it. It was life changing.
Very life changing.
Implemented a lot of policies, and easier for the government to control shit after that one.
Yeah, for sure. And like, you know, that's when, you know, the couple years after Columbine, I don't think there was any shootings at schools. Why? Because they had police at schools.
Yep.
Starting then.
Yep.
I remember they put the cameras in the buses too. That year they started doing that shit.
The year, actually it was months after that, they implemented the lanyards with your student ID around your neck in my
class
school.
Of fucking, you know, 99 or whatever.
Always had to have your ID showing.
Mm-hmm.
Not like they didn't go to that school.
Yeah, to sign in and shit. Yeah, because you could just go to your fucking buddy's school and be like, yo, fucking banging on the class. We're fucking, we're going to be out, yo.
Let's go.
420 sesh. But yeah, they cracked down on a lot of shit since then.
No trench coats allowed?
That's bullshit,
That was bullshit.
You know what?
Because that was only in their little area where they had that trench coat mafia. That wasn't like a nationwide thing. That wasn't a
I was wearing a trench
thing.
coat the day it happened, too. So was a kid at another school I went to, and he got beat up, and cigarettes got put out on his face that day just by, you know, and the internet really wasn't rampant then either, you know. Fucking,
yeah, not much.
So it was just word of mouth through radio and television and shit like that. Trench coat mafia.
Yep. People taking it and running with it.
Yeah, and you think, you know, I mean, I don't do you. I don't think they gave themselves that mafia. You know,
No, I mean,
it's like in a mafia. You think Sopranos.
well, I remember a picture. It was those two, and like maybe a handful of other kids wearing trench coats and shit.
Hey, if you listen to metal or fucking goth music or fucking punk music, you were fucking probably wearing a trench coat.
Yeah,
Thrift
or
stores, those things were $5 a fucking.
if you
jammer,
maybe it's just you liked a fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger movie and wanted to look badass in a trench coat too.
And you do look
know?
badass in a trench coat, you know, fucking
Yeah.
Or who's the fucking Jimmy Hart, the fucking wrestling manager? With
Yeah,
the fucking
Jimmy Hart with the fucking.
He had the Ultimate Warrior had
Yeah.
that fucking trench coat, man. That shit was bad. Fucking
Yeah, the sleeveless
ass,
trench
man.
coat.
Yeah, show off them fucking
Undertaker.
warrior guns. Taker always Hellraiser.
Uh-huh.
He had the, you know, it looked like a trench coat at least. You know, it was part of the
It was metal.
Cenobite.
It's like a bondage thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Some buckles and shit.
It was just, or you know what, fucking rainy days, man. I wear my trench coat when it's fucking raining because I don't want my legs getting fucking soaked. You know, JNCO days are over. It used to be reverse wetness.
R.I.P. JNCOs.
Yeah, it used to be reverse wetness with JNCOs. You would step and the water would go up.
Yeah, dude, sop that shit up like a fucking bounty paper towel.
Yeah, dude.
Brawny ain't got shit on a pair of JNCOs.
The bigger the higher they would soak up if you even fucking just stepped in a teeny puddle.
Yep, I remember I had these. It was slugs. They were the light denim. Sop that shit up like none other.
Oh fuck yeah! I remember the ones with the kangaroos on their back and shit like that, man.
Yep.
But I mean that was that whole era when this all went down. You know, they blamed fucking Marilyn Manson. That's when you could still blame shit on music. Imagine nowadays with this fucking. I mean, it seems like in the mainstream nowadays, rap is such a dominant force. You know,
Yeah.
stupid rap too. You know, just talking about being a dumb fuck and all of that.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know.
so dumb. I fucked your girlfriend and did a lot of drugs.
Yeah,
Cool.
So fucking heavy metal was always the one that was fucking picked on, and other than this one, maybe a couple other incidents, does it fucking get the shit end of the stick? You know?
Yeah, I always say music has nothing to do with it though, because in the same instance, you have the kids that are listening to that shit, maybe even more risque shit, and they're like just chilling.
Mainly fucking nerds, man. When I go to some fucking metal shows, I'm a little bit upset because I want the fucking badass fucking mentality that used to be metal, fucking beer drinking, muscle fucking having, head banging, manly. It was masculine. Yeah, fucking man of war. Fuck, like
yep. Now it's kids wearing skinny jeans and
vegan A's and all of that shit.
It's the return of fucking glam metal, in a way.
Yeah, it actually kind of is.
Feminine dudes just.
Yeah, but it's feminine dudes with a badass sound. Like some of these fucking Fruit Loop metalhead dudes that I fucking know are in some fucking badass bands, and I'm like, oh, god damn.
Yeah, but then then there's always Crowbar.
I mean, that's fucking any metal fan, I'd say, fucking in like the 90s, including the fucking women, could change a tire on a fucking car.
Yeah. That's
hands down.
truth.
That's how a fucking metalhead go fucking change a tire on a car. You go into a fucking metal show nowadays, even these fucking some of these hip hop shows, fucking there's no actual masculinity behind the fucking music,
Yeah.
And it's fucking it's a drag, man. But it doesn't lead kids to fucking go into a school and shoot them up.
Yeah, no, music doesn't. Video games don't as well.
No, fuck no. Comic books don't.
They tried to blame video games for a minute. Grand Theft Auto.
I mean, fucking. Do you remember you needed a fucking blood code to get blood in Mortal Kombat?
Yep.
It didn't even have blood. Now look at fucking number 11's coming out.
Yeah.
And that shit fucking fatality.
And they're still, and I'm sure they're still breaking fucking records of sales. So.
Oh yeah, fucking. Mortal Kombat's probably one of the best things to have ever existed, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, none of the entertainment aspects of the world, I feel, lead people to violence like that. I think you're just a fuck nut in general.
Yeah, you're already unhinged, and there should already. I'm sure there was signs that people just kind of brushed off.
Guarantee it. The parents, number one,
Yeah.
the fucking parents are.
Yeah.
I don't say parents are to blame, but they're to fucking blame for not fucking noticing some shit about your fucking seed.
Yeah, right.
Like
if you're so busy that you're out of touch with your kids like that, maybe you should have pulled out.
Yeah, fucking
Practice some,
some safe sex there.
Yeah.
Maybe accidents happen,
Contraceptives.
and well, we can't call Columbine an accident though. There's no pulling out.
True.
But yeah, fucking.
It's a world-changing event.
It was. I don't know about the world. At least the United States for sure. I can't speak for fucking other shit. Now I know other worlds with the mass shootings and shit like that. Now everybody's trying to look at it from a global aspect. And that's bullshit. I'm somebody who fucking takes some dumb pictures with my guns and shit like that. But when it comes down to it, I'm fucking, as responsible a gun owner as fucking a responsible gun owner should be. Fucking, if you're gonna own one, or if your kids are gonna get one, teach them how to use it right. Teach them fucking, you don't point it at somebody. Fucking always down fucking range. Don't go anywhere with it loaded. Unless you have home protection. You gotta keep it loaded for home protection, because what are you gonna do? Fucking say, hey,
Hold on, let me load my gun while you're trying to rape everyone in my household.
Yeah, exactly. So there's got to be that, and that's usually in the parental room.
Yeah.
In a accessible area, but unaccessible to children.
Yeah.
I don't have children, so I don't gotta worry about it. I can sleep with mine under my fucking pillow. So, fuck that. But could a situation like that be avoided? Or is it just something that's gonna fucking happen?
Well, I think the only way it could have been avoided was, for guns never to have been invented.
Yeah, because they're here.
Yeah, they're here.
There's no taking them away.
None.
You take them away from responsible people, and then only the irresponsible will have them.
Yep.
So we just got to look at this, no matter how fucking morbid it is, that sometimes shit's gonna fucking happen.
It's unfortunate, but yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes people get hit by fucking cars. You don't fucking take all the cars off the fucking road.
Exactly.
Sometimes some dickhead falls fucking down a nature trail and breaks his name. It doesn't mean we should close the fucking park.
Nope. You got to have some personal responsibility as well, Maybe it was just that person's fault. Wasn't wearing the right shoes.
Maybe having a few coldies on the way up.
Maybe having Jacobsburg.
Fucking A, because that's a thing that's happening. People are trying to put blame on other things in a situation that just some things can't be prevented. Yeah, we could say maybe they should have been hugged more or some shit like that. That's not the case.
Maybe they were hugged too much by the wrong people.
There you go. There's no going back. There's no maybes once it's already happened. And there's preventative cost things we can do for everything. But some shit is just gonna fucking happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Nothing you can do about that, What do you think would have been a good preventative measure to prevent these two particular people from blowing their fucking schoolmates' faces off?
What
do you think were some things that could have been done that would have just prevented the whole situation?
Number one, school security. I'm not talking fucking load the place and make it a fucking prison. Everybody says we got vets coming home. They don't have jobs. Even maybe some people want bigger government. Some people want smaller government. A lot of people hate cops. A lot of people love cops and stuff like that. Why don't you make a lower ranking force that is specifically, put out to schools?
The guardian angels? The dudes that used to walk around in berets?
Yeah.
With billy clubs?
But I think those were just fucking dudes with too much testosterone that fucking wanted to get out of the house, that just wanted to beat somebody up.
Yeah, beat a neighborhood kid.
So yeah, fuck that. You know it. I'm not saying police the school. Kids should feel safe as much as they should feel comfortable in school. Having a bunch of cops, everybody's gonna say, well, if you're not doing nothing wrong, you're fucking not gonna. You're a fucking teenager, man. You're supposed to do some wrong shit. You know what I mean? Nowadays, it's the jewel, whatever. I had fucking cigarettes on me all the time in school. I fucking smoked. I loved fucking cigarettes when I was in school. You know, I never took any weapons to school. I mean, I wore a chain that could have been used as one, which is why I wasn't allowed to wear it anymore. Not because I used it as one, but because it was foreseen. So that was a preventative thing that they did at the time.
All right, how do you feel about metal detectors?
I don't think that metal detectors ain't gonna do shit, man. I really don't. If there's a way around that, like if you piss somebody off enough or push somebody that far to the edge, do you think a metal you're not going to bar all the windows at the school? What would I do to get around a metal detector at the school if I was going to do this scenario? I'd fucking go and put my bag outside the bathroom fucking window. I'd go into school, I'd open the fucking window, and I'd grab my bag and pull it in.
Right, and I don't think, you know, a metal detector with no one there watching it would be like kind of fucking useless anyway, you know? Yeah. Even if you have 2 members of the faculty there watching it, it's just pow.
Yeah, what are you gonna do if it fucking goes off and the fucking kid, you know, boom, like slow motion, the fucking Terminator jacket opens, the roses fucking dump out, you step on them, dude. It's all over from there. I think sometimes you just gotta accept shit fucking happens. Like I said, having security that's not. You're always going to get one fucking jackass in the crew that fucking wants to puff his chest out a little more than everybody else. But I think some kind of security. I don't think it should be like, there are nice cops. Police are supposed to do police shit. They're supposed to be out there busting the criminals. They're not babysitters. But get like something in between. Somebody that's been trained with a firearm safely. And yet again, even saying that shit, some shit's going to happen at some point with that. Might not be next week. It might be in 10 years. It might be in 15 years.
I was thinking with your ideas with the vets coming in.
And there might be a shell shock.
Yeah, one of them might.
Books might
the PTSD might be too deep, and you know, has a delusion where the kids are fucking Charlie in the trees, and
and we're not politicians. We're spitballing here, you know. But these discussions need to happen on a bigger level, and. It not just we need to take guns away. We need to give them guns. We need fucking police at the schools. We don't need fucking police at the schools. And it can't keep getting pushed through a fucking 100-person system for something to be fixed. I mean, one day I'm probably gonna have a kid in school. Maybe, you know, fucking still haven't decided that yet. But fucking you want it safe, and you don't want your fucking kid homeschooled. Have you ever met a homeschooled person?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Most likely to jack off to pictures of their mom in bikinis.
Yeah, there's some weird shit. You fucking Norman Bates fucking there. Yeah. Even if you hire an outside tutor, school is there to learn how to fucking socialize. In some cases, to learn how to defend yourself and be a man. Ain't nothing wrong with a couple of fistfights. I seen some brutal shit in school where they fucking, you know, take the chairs and fucking whack them and shit like that. Well, it teaches you to not take shit. It teaches you how to be a future entrepreneur. You know, fucking, there was this kid in fucking my elementary school. This kid was the gum king, man. Every kid would go to this dude for gum, you know, and he's fucking collecting quarters from everybody fucking for a stick of gum that he bought back then for $0.25 a pack. So he's fucking quadrupling his fucking money. It's small bits, but that kid, you could see, I don't know where he is today, fucking, but
dude, that reminds me,
a business dude.
That reminds me when I was young, I was the cum king. And I would just go and sling my nut to, you know, just peddle my wares everywhere.
Just throw it in the fucking hallway and let it roast.
Like, yo, 50 cents and I'm going to sling some nut.
Those fucking, those fart bombs.
Oh,
the glass vial ones.
We had the pouches.
The glass vial ones were fucking vile.
They were all vile.
They threw it in the fucking corner. Of the
they were deeper than a fart too. If whoever farts like that needs to go get checked out.
This one kid had a fucking, I think, an asthma attack from the fucking smell of it. That's another thing.
Yeah, it's like chemicals.
There's too many fucking people in an area. Nothing was worse than going from class to class, too. That is a condensed. That is straight up. What do you call it? Fucking the
It's like the
when
cattle
you feed
chute.
the pig, the cattle chute. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Maybe not fucking let every fucking class out all at the exact same fucking time. I haven't been to school in fucking like 20 years, so it might have changed by now. It might not be like that, but you know, that's just too much. Too many people traveling, and then fucking bugs, man. I'm a fucking ugh. Fucking I check my seats before I go to the fucking movie theater, man, before I sit down.
Yeah.
Imagine, there's always that one fucking kid.
That stinky
It
motherfucker.
stinks. He's just, fucking I was a poor white trash kid in fucking school.
Same.
But fucking, so I hung out with some fucking trash because that was my area. That was my group. Fucking.
Well, our minds were more open and accepting, and so what you stink a little bit.
Yeah.
If you got the Nintendo 64, I'm coming over to play some fucking video games.
Damn straight.
I only got Sega.
But I'm not sitting on your fucking couch.
Yeah, no.
We're
We're gonna lay some bags down.
Yeah. If anybody's gotten fucking scabies or bed bugs or any of that shit, those fucking little things, it costs fucking tons of money to fucking, because you got to throw all your shit out. Everything's your Omega Red fucking action figures out the window.
Yep.
That's some piece of Omega Red. And you got to fucking replace all of that shit because of fucking this one piece of shit. So maybe in the future it'll be like, like when you see in a sci-fi movie, the one kid steps into a chamber.
They hose him down quick.
And then fucking they light it out and he goes into the school. Or like the Jetsons when he gets up in the morning. That's how they'll start going into schools. This way they'll check them, they'll clean them, and then go on.
No, I think the next step for schooling is you're just going to get digital classes. Everything's going to be done at home.
Do you think it's all going to be home done?
And I think it's going to be part of a governmental New World Order control thing. Just keep everyone at home so the people that are going out are only doing foul shit. You can get your food fucking delivered. You can get everything delivered. There's no reason to leave. The only reason to leave is to go get drugs, you degenerate.
That's crushing because you can already see like the decrease in social skills.
Yes.
Of people. I mean, I preach it all the time. I'm fucking addicted like a piece of shit to my fucking phone. I mean, I'm not just sitting there staring at a fucking blank screen. I'm fucking looking through shit, and sometimes I'm Googling shit. Sometimes I'm doing this. But goddamn, it is in my hand all the fucking time.
You don't feel right if you don't have it on you, right?
Yeah, and that's why I hated going to movies for a while. Now I kind of like enjoy going to the movies for a movie I want to see. Just saw Pet Sematary. It's pretty good. I recommend it. But I sat down, I got my popcorn, and I was in the movie. There wasn't a time when I was watching the movie where I was like, "Ooh, I gotta check this," or "Ooh, I gotta check that." Like watching a movie at home.
Forces you for an hour and a half to not be on your phone.
To just turn off, man. Just turn off. I think I'm gonna try where, like, I'm on my sober month now, April. 30 days. Like, and I do it every year. Do a cleanse. I think maybe one day a week. I should just fucking kibosh it. I think the Jews do something like that.
The kibosh?
They put the kibosh on the technology or something like that one day a week.
I'm not going to search for schmeckles for one day a week, the Sabbath.
Well, I think there's a name for it. But there's like one day where I think they just intake each other or something like that, or it's a prayer thing. I don't know. I'll have to fucking look it up. I'll drop it in the link below.
The Jewish thing?
The Jewish thing.
Word.
Yeah.
So, another thing I have to add to this that I think might make the world a more peaceful place. I believe it all starts in your community, right? So, how many of your neighbors do you know?
Me personally,
Yeah. How many people on your block do you fucking know?
one.
Yep. About the same.
This-
I hear the lady next door fuck. I kind of wave to the guy across the street,
Mhm.
and there's a lady that walks St. Bernards, and I'm like, oh, those are fucking cool big dogs. So I think if they had a block party, maybe, mandatory at least once a year, just everyone gets together. Not mandatory, but,
Well, yeah. Come to the fucking party.
I told you to turn that music down, motherfucker. But I think it all starts in your community, and that would make it a better place. And then you know who to keep your eye on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty damn social. I like going out. I like talking to people and shit like that. This is not my house, so like I feel like making a connection with the neighbors here isn't really my thing. I'm
but
just
it's where you reside.
visiting. I feel like if I was a homeowner, then I would want to know my neighbors and
Be
shit
more
like
inclined.
that. Yeah. I mean, as a kid, well, I'm sure as you as a kid too, like, I would know all the fucking kids in my area.
Yeah, as
On my
a
block,
kid,
a couple blocks away, the park, man. The fucking park.
as a kid,
Jump
I
park.
knew 7 of my 8 neighbors, like directly on my block. So it was a little different.
I
It
think
was
that
pre-cell phone, pre
Yeah.
fucking
pagers,
whatever, pre-internet.
that was a thing.
Yeah, and I lived in the sticks too, so it's not like we weren't close. We had some distance in between each other's places, but I knew, just through whatever. Maybe it was just lack of other people. I didn't have to worry about 40 people on a block. I didn't have to worry about 40 people in one building.
Yeah. I mean, in more urban areas, I feel everybody is a little more familiar with each other.
I think you have the extremes. I
Mhm.
think you either have the familiarness or the absolute recluse.
Yeah.
Who just feels so maybe alienated and alone that they don't have anything in common with the other person and this and that.
I know this neighbor over here fucking shovels his fucking thing to right where the fucking borderline is. And this neighbor over here, he'll shovel a little extra. So when he's not fucking through it, I'll shovel a little extra on his side. This motherfucker over here, you're getting
Right to
that
the
edge
property.
marker, dude, right there.
Getting out the ruler.
Boosh. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's the way that's gonna go. Hey, thanks for fucking watching. Hit the subscribe button. Fucking follow this shit. That's how we get it out there. Share it with your friends. Put it on your page. And I'm on all other social media shits. Instagram, fucking Twitter, the Facebook. I try and put different shit on them, but they're all kind of linked together. Share the damn thing, please. All right? That's how you get it out there. And, just keep it going. I'll have some fucking merch soon. I said that last time, but this time I fucking mean it. And I'll be putting out maybe a second show. I start throwing little shits out there, but usually everything's always released on a Monday. So thanks. The fuck out of here.